We're here with Ange, double whammy losing Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire. How bad's that going to be for the upcoming games?
I mean, you think of the upcoming game with Villarreal, I think we're already pretty worried with what happened last season, and yeah, it could be pretty detrimental. I guess we're going to have to see what happens, but yeah, looking at who we've got as backups, not feeling great about it.
Those backups were in the first team, of course, last season, but is it a worry? Will it be that bad if Lindelof and Tellez, Diogo Dalot has to come in?
I think kind of like what Andy spoke about as well, like attitude is everything. If they come in with the right mentality and they play some good football, then yeah, great, but it all depends on what Ollie's management is going to be, how he's going to play them, and yeah, I think maybe we're panicking a little bit because obviously we're fuming about this game, but they're not the worst backups, but they don't fill me 100% with confidence.
If we don't get a result on Wednesday, of course we lost the first game in the Champions League, how much pressure is he going to be under, if any? Because last week we were all singing his praises when Ronaldo did that madness against Newcastle, but what's your reaction?
The thing is, it feels like the dust is kind of settling now. Like everyone was so excited with the signings that we made, we were going to win absolutely everything, and it's a little bit worrying because it's like now the dust, like I say, is settling. We've lost this game today. I guess we'll have to see what happens, but we've already lost one Champions League game. Is this really going to start exposing the weaknesses, not necessarily the team, but maybe of Ollie's management? I think that's my main worry. But you know, with Villarreal, it is a massive game. You know, the Champions League, in my opinion, is a wide open competition. I couldn't pick an actual winner, and we've got a really good opportunity to take advantage of that and finish strong in this competition. And if we lose again, then it's going to be worse than last season, not getting out of the group stage, because like I say, it's so open and it's such a good opportunity this time around.
What competition do we have the best opportunity in? I know you just mentioned the Champions League, but if you had to take a pick, which one would you pick?
None of them? No, I'm joking. I guess, yeah. I mean, like, it is early on in the Premier League. I think we do have a very good chance. I mean, obviously, you look at Chelsea, you look at City, strong teams, strong players, but I think if this team is playing right, I think 100% we've got a very good shot at the Premier League.
I'm here with Abdul, trying to explain what happened there, because it was how frustrating with Aston Villa, wasting time all game. Try and explain that for us.
Mate, it's a frustrating game, man. For me, first of all, I want to start talking about the decisions in that game. The starting team was sound. I think last week we started pretty well with that same 11, but then you start noticing holes from the other team and where you could hurt them. And I felt like in that game there was a lot of space. Villa were giving us unbelievable amounts of space. They were playing a high line. Like, we missed Marcus Rashford today, it was clear. And it has to be said, because there's a lot of people that fucking throw a strop. Oh, he makes bad decisions. Bruno, that ball over the top that he was playing to Rashford last season, you would have got 2 or 3 goals off that today. So first of all, let's establish that we badly missed him. He's a key player in this team. And when he comes back, people will see the difference. All these decisions, Sancho, I was concerned when I didn't see him warming up. There's space there. This is exactly a Sancho game. This is how the Bundesliga was when teams push up in a high line. They play expansive football. Villa were doing that. They gave us acres of space, and Sancho was the change. Jesse Lingard scored 2 goals, changed the game against West Ham. Another player who's got a bit of pace about him. One of those players has to come on. I know we all wanted to see Eddie on, but I don't think it was an issue of getting shots off, or Mason Green was shooting, Ronaldo was shooting. It's about creating those chances properly and like making the right decision. And Mason Green was just about cutting on his left foot and banging in a shot. He wasn't looking for Ronaldo. Ronaldo was dropping in to create space for others at times. I would have liked to see him more involved. Pogba, this is my problem with, like, I like Pogba, but you cannot play left wing when you have the opportunity to hurt teams. Pogba at left wing does not work. Against Leeds, he got 4 assists, that's all good. And they do leave you space, but they were trying to be compact that day, and they sat further behind, and he's seen a lot more of the ball on the edge of the box. But for me, in long term, he cannot be the left wing. Marcus Rashford's going to come back in, and he's going to slot straight into this team. People are not speaking enough about this. He's a player who had 35 plus goals and assists, over 30 over 2 seasons, so he makes a huge difference. And my concern is just Ollie's not making the right decisions today, because the space was there from Villa. Sancho's got to come straight on. I understand those 2 injuries, obviously, with Maguire and Shaw coming off. Dalot didn't have the best of games when he come on. Sometimes the overlap wasn't there from him. He looked threatening when he got in around the box, but he needs to be doing better. But that third change, like I said, everyone's wanted Cavani on, but we need someone who's going to be quicker in transition. The space was there, so yeah, it's frustrating overall. And I think Ollie's, especially the Champions League group, if you don't convincingly win that Champions League group, he's going to be on borrowed time. Because like Andy said that earlier, he said it's a FIFA team. It is a FIFA team. You go on FIFA, you buy Ronaldo, Cavani's. You've already got Rashford, you got Bruno. So it's a FIFA team, and he's got to do better with this team, man. Like, I love Ollie, but that was a bad decision today with him not bringing on Sancho and not warming up, and I think it's going to hurt his confidence a bit. And hopefully, we've seen these sort of results happen under Ollie, and we bounce back off them, and it sort of sets the mark for a longer period. And hopefully, this is what we needed. And honestly, man, I can't wait for Marcus Rashford to come back, because them passes and the opportunities over the top I've seen today, and having him back fully fit, people are going to be, whoever United fans that have always been, disrespected him, they're in for a rude awakening, because he's here and he's going to be the most complete forward in this team, because he offers something that none of them other forwards right now offer. Ronaldo's a lot older now. He's more of a goal scorer. He's a lot quicker. He got 16 Premier League assists over 2 seasons. Only 3 or 4 players had more: De Bruyne, Harry Kane and Bruno Fernandes. So that's a key player that's missing for Solskjaer. But when he comes back, it's that decision about who plays left wing. Is it Marcus Rashford or Paul Pogba? And what game and when to use that. And today, Paul Pogba, for me, second half, he did all right, getting into the area, took a shot on the edge of the box, but we needed someone quicker on that wing. Yeah, we'll see what happens midweek. And like I said, we've got to be more convincing in the Champions League. Otherwise, Ollie's going to be in big trouble, man.